Hey. As you can see from my intro, my name is Olivia B. This vlog is for a project in my sophomore language class, and my project is based on hunger. Sorry. I'm just running to get my mom for her interview. And, she's playing Fortnite. Oh. And, oh, man! Hey, Mom, can you do this, interview with me?
I suppose.
Okay, thank you.
I do better than 9th place anyway.
Oh, so this is my mom's result on Fortnite. There it is. She's not bad. Why do you think hunger is an issue?
Well, people can't afford food when they're not making enough at their jobs, or they've got medical conditions where they have to choose between food and medicine, stuff like that. And costs are going up at the grocery stores. Can't think of much else.
Do you think healthy foods cost more than junk food?
Absolutely. They definitely do. You go to the store and you try to buy healthy, like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, and it seems to cost more than, say, getting a bag of chips. You get more chips for less price, and it makes it tough to eat healthy when the healthy stuff is more expensive.
Do you think that stores can sell junk food for higher prices and healthy foods for healthier prices?
I would like to think so, but the companies that provide those junk foods to me are richer than probably a lot of the people that do the shopping. So they've got more pull with pricing and stuff like that. So they don't want the prices to get too high, because then people will stop buying. So they keep the prices lower than the healthy stuff so that they can make more money off the junk food.
So what is your concern involving hunger? Like, what's like you work at a college and there are a lot of students there. Like, what's your concern with those students and the problems that they have with hunger?
Well, a lot of people want to go to college to make their lives better, but it costs money to go to college, to take the classes, to, buy your books and stuff like that. There was a group at the college that had done a survey. I don't know, like, what classes or anything like that. And they asked what was some of the concerns that students had. And that was part of it. Our cat's being crazy.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, one of their major concerns was food. And when you're trying to go to school and you're relying on student loans, or, trying to pay for it as you go, food is definitely a part of that, because you got to be able to eat in order to stay healthy enough to go to classes. Stuff costs too much all the way around, food and everything else. Makes it hard for them to get by.
Jeez. Our cat is just going nuts. Oh my goodness. Why do you think how much food does a person need in order to survive, do you think?
It depends on the person. There's some people that probably need to eat more because they have, maybe medical conditions where they need to gain weight. So they need to eat more. Then there's some of us that like the real tasty stuff, like the pizzas and the chips and stuff like that, which I'm guilty of myself. We probably eat too much of those things. But ultimately, it kind of depends. I mean, I'm sure there's some at each extreme that don't get enough food and that some that get too much.
What do you think people, not only in the US, but around the world, can do to help solve this issue?
Planting more community gardens, planting more gardens, just period. Teaching people how to grow their own food. Because, a packet of seeds doesn't cost too much, a couple bucks or something. Then your time and energy to take care of the soil and the plants and to harvest doesn't necessarily cost you anything out of pocket to do. It just costs, time. We could also maybe invite people over for meals and stuff. There's a single person or something, an older person that lives across the street. So you could invite them over for dinner. Invite a small family that might be struggling over for like Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner or stuff like that. Just find times to do that, or maybe get organized as a community and have community meals or like a big potluck or something, and everybody brings a little something if they can, and help feed people that way.
Wow, she suddenly went quiet. What diseases or like illnesses or mental problems do you think come with hunger?
I don't know necessarily mental illnesses, but I'm sure like people struggling out on the streets, like homeless people, hunger and their mental issues are, there's a bunch of issues that they have when they're on the street. They can't get medicine, so their mental condition can go down. They don't eat enough, so their brain isn't getting proper nourishment. And if it's a young parent out on the streets with their child, and their child is, say, only a few years old, their brain's still developing, and if they're not getting the proper food, their brain won't develop properly, which maybe could lead to, anxiety over worrying about food more than just basic stuff. Or I can't think of anything else.
I was gonna say, based on some research I've done, hunger is linked to depression, anxiety, anorexia, and other food illnesses. Can that cat just stop?
Sticking out of the box. Okay.
Alright, I guess this is about all we got, so thanks.
Bye.
So this was a little squirt that kept interrupting the interview. Can you not? Get out. Oh my god. I love you, but you gotta get out. She got shot.